Newfoundland's Classic Rock, 97.5 K-Rock. It's Tony Angelo, along with, one of my idols back in the day, Bret the Hitman Hart. How are you?
I'm excellent. Life is very good.
You're making your way back to, or you're making your way here to Newfoundland to the Byrne Arena for a bit of Legend City Wrestling.
Yeah, I'm actually counting the days down. I'm really looking forward to getting back there.
We're looking forward to having you as well. It's all in aid of the CLB Armory, and it's coming up June 7th at the Byrne Arena. Now, a couple of questions I got to ask you, because it's one of those things where, I mean, back in the day when you were at the top of the heap there in the wrestling world, I was a huge fan, and I always thought to myself, if I had the chance to talk to Bret Hart, what would I say? I know wrestling has changed so much over the years. Are you still doing any wrestling, or?
No more physical wrestling, but I still make myself available to even WWE if they have something interesting for me to do on the show. I love the wrestling industry and most of the guys in it, so I find it very good these days. Like when life's slowed down for me a lot, but when I have a chance to do these kind of events that bring a lot of old name wrestlers back, and I get to see some of my old friends I haven't seen in a while. To me, it's all a lot of fun.
All right,
touching bases with the life I used to have in wrestling.
Out of all the new wrestlers that are out there these days, who's your favorite?
I have a lot of respect for John Cena, just because of the workload he carries and that kind of stuff. But I'm a big fan of Randy Orton, most of the big stars. I have a sort of a soft spot for the second-generation wrestlers, just because I sort of understand the extra burden put on them to sort of live up to their father's reputations and that kind of stuff. So, like Harry Smith, Davey Boy Smith's son, who's my nephew, is a sort of a inspiration to me, as my niece Natalia Neidhart. But I have a lot of respect for Bryan Daniels and a whole bunch of the wrestlers that are working today. CM Punk is another guy that comes to mind. So I have a lot of respect for the young wrestlers today. I mean, they're not as big as the wrestlers used to be, of course, and I think that probably has a lot to do with the wrestlers being as clean-cut and drug-free as they are today.
It's a whole different world out there now than it was back in the day, too. So,
yeah.
I understand you're doing a bit of writing now as well.
Yeah, I'm sort of in a constant process of working on a second book. I've had a lot of success, and it was a great pleasure to write my first book. There's some chapters that have yet to be written in a new book sort of thing, but it's sort of an ongoing process that the first book was such a big thing for me that I wouldn't want to disappoint anyone with a second book that wasn't equal to it.
Yeah, that's true. You never want to disappoint the fans. No. All right, so June 7th, you'll be here at the Byrne Arena, and what can the fans expect there?
It should be a lot of fun. There's going to be some great legends there. I know that I'm looking forward to going down there. I know that it's a great cause, and I think that I'm not sure who all is going to be there other than myself, but I know that for me